Hi guys, welcome back to Hungry Geeks, and today we're going to show you how to fully automate your house in terms of making it a smart house. When I say smart house, it means your lighting is connected to the Wi-Fi, you can turn on the aircon, your remote, or even your electric fan as what I'm doing right now in my studio. So an example will be, Alexa, turn on the HG panels.
Okay.
So as you can see, the HG panels on my back or the Nanoleaf panels just turned on with just a voice command with Alexa. I can even turn it off using the voice command from Google. So, okay Google, turn off HG panels.
Okay, turning HG panels off.
So as you can see, it's really flexible in terms of both Alexa or in terms of Google. So Alexa keeps on activating every time I mention Alexa. So what's a good part about this one is that it's not only limited in terms of smart devices such as the Nanoleaf Aurora. Okay, Alexa, turn on HG panels.
Okay.
So when I say about turning your house to a fully automated house in terms of Wi-Fi, making it a house, a smart house, what I'm saying is about lighting as well. So this is the E-Light version 2. It's a color LED smart bulb that goes in the around a lot of various of colors, and it's only rated at 10 watts. A 10-watt bulb that connects to the Wi-Fi as well lets you change the color from warm to very light, from colored, any color you want as well, and it's even voice activated as well. We also have other devices. I actually purchased a lot of devices from Lascaux, thought of having a smart single plug. So what's good about this, like for example, I already registered this one into my devices. Just for demonstration purposes, I'll plug this one. So it can take devices up to 15 amperes, 250 volts, so that translates to around more than 2,000 watts. So that's devices that can be, except for aircon, except for refrigerators, you can plug here devices that are mostly standalone devices that needs to be activated from time to time. I don't recommend plugging here your PC because of course your PC has different power needs, but for example, Alexa, turn on electric fan.
Okay.
So as you can see, it lighted into orange. It means that because this is registered as my electric fan, I'm using this plug solely for my electric fan. So to demonstrate to you, the purpose of this one is, Alexa, turn off the electric fan.
Okay.
So I'm going to plug this air purifier in terms of the Lascaux smart plug right now. As you can see, this is an air purifier, but just for demonstration purposes. Okay Google, turn on the electric fan.
Got it. Turning the electric fan on.
As you can see, there's a green light here. It already activated with just my voice. And of course, back and forth, Alexa, turn off the electric fan.
Okay.
So it's really easy to register your devices. What's good about this one is, like for example, if you're using it for the electric fan, I'm going to program my aircon just 4 hours. After 4 hours, this can activate using a scheduler. So it will activate after 4 hours once the aircon turns off, and then you can also turn it off after 2 hours or so. You don't have to oversleep, or this is actually one of my techniques in order not to oversleep. So the next device is actually here. This is the Lascaux Wi-Fi IR Micro Remote. This is really a lifesaver, guys. For me, I lost my aircon's remote control when I moved in back to my house 2 years ago. So that piece of aircon remote, when I went to the service center, it's not available. LG said that it's not available for purchase as individual. I even tried searching online for third-party remote controls for my aircon, but unfortunately, it's not available. So fortunately, I was able to search around in terms of solutions of what can I do when if I lose my remote control, the Wi-Fi IR remote is actually one of the solutions right now. It's even smart because you can control it via your voice. Same as any other devices, you can just simply plug in the Lascaux IR remote. It's powered by a micro USB cable, and it's just simply an input of 1 ampere. So the Lascaux Wi-Fi IR micro remote is actually connecting to your Wi-Fi device via 2.4 gigahertz Wi-Fi. I have my aircon, I have my TV that I can control using this device. So just for demonstration purposes, you're going to see here the IR blaster. In cameras, it can be seen. Like for example, when I say, "Okay Google, turn on the aircon."
Got it. Turning LG aircon on.
Okay Google, turn off the aircon.
Got it. Turning off LG aircon.
Okay Google, turn on the TV.
Sure. Turning the TV on.
So there's actually a small LED notification light that lets you know that if it's showing IR or infrared commands, whatever you pair it to. So what's good about the Lascaux IR remote is actually it's wireless. You can control it through your voice. You can connect to STBs or standalone boxes, TV, air conditioners, TV boxes, electric fans that has Wi-Fi controls, DVD players, or even other DIY items. But mostly, this device is really more into TVs. Fortunately, it has a lot of aircon brands that it can cover. All the major brands I was able to search in this IR blaster through the app itself. Even the TV, it can connect itself to a lot of TV brands, which is I'm really fortunate of, because instead of buying an individual aircon remote for just the aircon, a universal aircon remote, or an universal TV remote, I can just simply use my voice to activate the aircon. Like for example, if you're just downstairs your house or 1 kilometer away from your house and you want to arrive in your house, the aircon is a little bit cold now, or the room temperature is colder, you just have to say, "Okay Google, turn on the aircon."
Sure, turning LG aircon on.
So it's really convenient where everywhere you go, there's actually a smart device waiting for you. Although I'm going to tell you some of the disadvantages of having a smart connected house. In the house right now, I'm the only one using smart connected devices, and my room isn't really exclusive just for myself. Sometimes family members go inside my bedroom and picks out the laundry, puts in some of the laundry. They keep on asking me, "How do you turn on the lights?" Actually, that's one of the major disadvantages of old houses, and then you're going to make it smart. One of the things that you have to do is the plug or the switch of your lights is actually has to be on 24/7 because it's connected to your Wi-Fi network. So sometimes they turn it off and then turn it on again just to turn on the lights itself. They don't know how to say, "Okay Google, turn on all the lights." So that's one of the disadvantages right now. If you're running a smart house, make sure that every member of your family knows how to control your devices, especially when it's a public place or more of a common use zone, such as the living room, such as the garage lights. So I allocated my Alexa for the studio, such as connected to the HD panels and the lights inside the studio here, and of course my Google Home for inside the bedroom in my room to control the aircon, the TV, even the lights inside my room. So it's really flexible. I can even say some things like, "Okay Google, turn all lights to red." So you can see,
Sure, changing 2 lights to red. Sorry, there was an error and I can't control your home device.
Of course, because the home device is with me. Okay, so it's really nice, and even in controlling some of the brightness. "Okay Google, turn all lights to 50% brightness."
Sure, setting 2 lights brightness to 50%.
So
sorry, there was an error and I can't control your home device.
Yes. Okay, so it's really flexible in that way. You can control the color, the brightness, you can turn it on, turn it off. Once you access the app actually through Lascaux, or like for example in eLight, you can schedule the lights when it has to turn on or turn off. So it's really flexible. The only thing that I can see here where it's a disadvantage is actually if common people in the house doesn't know how to use the device itself. Of course, you can tell them, just say, okay Google, just turn on the lights or something like that. But the problem is not everyone can simply remember that once they go inside your house, and they're just going to say that. So it really takes some learning curve. In my situation, I have to put tape in the switches of the lights in order for them not just to turn it off. So that's one of the disadvantage. Number two is in terms of electricity, my Wi-Fi is on 24/7. Even these devices are on 24/7 because of course they are in standby in Wi-Fi. They do consume electricity. In my personal preference, I'm just alone in the house right now. My average usage or kilowatts is around 190 kilowatts. That's already for personal consumption with the refrigerators and everything. But I should say that for a bill of 2,000 pesos, it's not that bad at all. Because at the end of the day, I keep on saving money as well, because I can schedule my aircon, I can schedule my electric fan, when does it turn on, when does it turn off. I can schedule or activate my aircon in advance, so once I get home, it's already cold, just go to the bed and sleep. No waiting, no hassles. So aside from the standalone apps of, like for example Alexa, Google, from the eLight or from the Lascaux app, you can also download IFTT. That means if this then that. IFTTT is actually an scenario-based application that talks to your devices in various ways. Like for example, if I'm 3 kilometers away from my house and then I'm approaching near to my house, the device can actually turn on. Depends if that's the light, that's the aircon. You can also do other scheduling, such as this is my favorite part. My lights will turn into red, bright red, every 4:30 a.m. So it's an alarm clock for me. Now that it means for me to get up. So it's actually a nice thing. Sometimes, of course, hitting the snooze button is actually a nice thing as well. But having light assisted you to wake up is actually more helpful for me to wake up faster. And of course, having smart devices such as this, you need a controller for them, such as the Google Home or the Amazon Alexa. This is the Echo Dot. So these two devices can be either of the two. You can pair your smart devices into this one. No problem about it. It's just your preference if you like Alexa more or if you like Google more. Of course, you can use your phone if you're using Google. But the problem is, every time you use Google Assistant in your phone, you have to turn it on, and it's quite a hassle. So for me, it's really nice to have this kind of home controllers in your house, or even speakers with Google Assistant. It also works as well. So there's no problem about it right now. So the magic question is actually, how much are these devices we're talking about here? Let's start first with the Amazon Alexa. Amazon Alexa actually prices around 1,300 pesos to 2,000 pesos, depending on where do you buy it here in the Philippines. I suggest you search around online. They have a lot of prices available, and it's no problem to see one available either online or offline. The more common thing is actually the Google Home Mini. It ranges from around 1,500 to 2,000 pesos. The eLight is actually priced around 1,200 pesos. But if you're buying from Lazada sales, such as the upcoming 99 or even other sales, you can get voucher codes, and combined with discount codes, I was able to buy my bulbs at around 950 pesos. That's including shipping already for each. Anyways, we have here the Lascaux Smart Plug Single. In terms of capacity, it can carry around 3,500 watts. So this is the Lascaux Smart Wi-Fi IR remote. It actually starts at 629 pesos. Shipping is free as well via Lazada. So this one is really nice. The single plug unit is actually available as well for 599 pesos. But I have to do note that they have a lot of products as well. They have their own version of the smart color smart bulb for 679 pesos, but that's only 9 watts in terms of brightness. They also have a dual plug version of this one. It's for 799 pesos. And one thing that I would really like to see personally is actually they have a smart power strip or an extension cord. It's actually 4 plugs and 4 USB ports where you can individually set a socket control for each. I suggest you really check out Lascaux if you are dedicated or want to try out in terms of automating your house. Among all of the items here, the most lifesaver is actually this one. The Smart RR Blaster is actually my lifesaver. I was able to control my remote. I don't have to stand up anymore and turn off the aircon or program the timer each and every time. I can just say in voice commands or even just control using the app. It's really fast. Once you're connected to the Wi-Fi system, the throwing of the commands is really almost real time. You should say that it makes you convenient, sometimes a bit lazy, I do have to admit, but having a smart home is actually really fun because it's more of having a security for yourself that you can control everything with just a flick of a finger. So that's it. Thank you very much, guys. I do hope you liked this video and learned many things in how to automate your house. And of course, in terms of building a smart house, don't be afraid. If you want to start small, like in the lights first, please do go ahead. If you want to explore just in the IR Blaster, why not? I encourage you to try out one. You don't really need a smart controller right now, such as a Google Home Mini or the Alexa Echo Dot right now, just to control your devices. All you have to do is just one of these devices and you can just control it using your phone and you're done. So that's it. Thank you so much, guys. So last episode, I actually unboxed the ABS-CBN TV Plus Go. Make sure to watch that episode as well and see why TV or digital TV on the go is a must need right now, or it saves you a lot of data. So if you want to win this TV Plus Go, just make sure to follow us on Instagram at Ethan De Guzman. Follow the Hungry Geeks PH as well on Instagram. And also, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell icon. Just comment down below why do you want the ABS-CBN TV Plus Go, and I'll choose a winner in 2 weeks. Make sure to include your Instagram handle when you comment, so if you're the winner, I can easily message you if you are the winner. So good luck, guys, and I'll draw the winner in 2 weeks. And of course, as with every video, see you next time.